That was the shortest cutscene ever. What the hell? Personnel tab. Weaponry tab. Glossary tab. Okay, well, Glossary is pretty self-explanatory. The 3 tabs offer information on the game's cast, the arms they wield, and the things and places that form their world. They explained what a glossary is. Open the menu with the triangle button, then in the tab select. Their contents are automatically updated as you progress through the game's plot, so check back on a periodic basis. Castlefront Street is now available. War Cemetery is now available. Personnel tab has been up. Jesus Christ! Okay. Well, it's been about an hour, so I'm gonna have to cut the recording in just a second. But I want to. Oh, let's just check this out. Oh my God, that's a lot of fucking stuff. Oh, well, it's not very much writing. Lieutenant, age 22. Okay, you know, I do want to check this out, because that's kind of... Oh, wow, this is a 3D model. I thought this was a 2D image. Oh, shit. I like... You see how, like, the texture doesn't move when I move the model? That's just a filter that's applied over the... over everything. I do like it. It's strange to see in a video game, but I do like it a lot. It's a cool effect. Lieutenant, age 22, son of late EWI hero, European War I hero, General Belgian Gunther, Belgian, and leader of Squad 7. While attending university, his focus lay in animal sociology. Okay, Alicia. Sergeant, age 19, Squad 7 scout. While a team captain in the Bruletown Watch, she also worked as a live-in apprentice at the local bakery. Isara. Corporal, age 16, Squad 7 tank pilot, daughter of the late Draxon engineer, professional. Gee, why can't I fucking read? What is going on with me? Jesus, I've never been this bad at reading fucking text in a video game before. This is sickening. Corporal, age 16, Squad 7 tank pilot, daughter of the late Draxon engineer, Professor Thamer. I think it's because there are so many like strange words that I'm reading. There's like a lot of names that aren't like pronounced normally, like Brule. I would pronounce that Brull. I don't know. I think the way things are just pronounced. Thamer, Draxon. Like there's just a lot of shit that's just throwing me off, I think. That's my excuse. Professor Thamer, she was adopted into the Gunther family as Welkin's sister. So she's 16, Welkin's 22, Alicia's 19. It's a bit of an age gap. I wasn't expecting that. I thought they would all be within like a few years. Faldio, I don't really... Rosie seems like she's an important character. Corporal, age 27. Oh wow, she's... I was just about to call her old, but I'm almost 27, so... Corporal, age 27, Squad 7 shock trooper, formerly a bartender and songstress. She still bears the nickname Rosie, given to her by the bar-going regulars. Okay, that's a typical waitress name or bartender name. Faldio. Lieutenant, age 23, tank commander and leader of Squad 1, an archaeology student at the same university as Welkin. His knowledge of history. Okay. Captain Virat. 3rd Regiment captain and direct superior to Welkin. She is one of the most feared yet respected officers in the Galleon military, age 35, unmarried. I like how they just added that she's unmarried. And I do like that they're giving, they're like telling you these characters' ages. Even though it doesn't really mean anything, it's just kind of cool. Nice little bit of detail. Largo. This is the last one I'm going to look at. Sergeant, age 36, Squad 7 Lancer. Since his initial conscription during EW1, he has survived countless missions, making him the most experienced of the Sevens. Okay. That's a cool fucking shield thing. I do kind of like how... who was it that said that they hated kids? He's 36. Rosie's 27, so they're 9 years apart. So I would say that Rosie's kind of young compared to this guy. Alright, so I'm not going to look at all of these. Maybe later on I'll go through them, but not right now. Skirmishes. No. Headquarters. Weaponry. Let's just quickly take a look at this. Oh my god. Lankar? That's... Oh, okay. Anti-tank lands. Good god, this is a lot to fucking read through. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to look through this stuff. This is all unimportant. Mags. What is a mags? Alright, glossary, weaponry, personnel. No, I just looked at that weaponry. Let me just take a look at the glossary. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? I do want to look at Ragnite, though. As Europa's primary energy source, this ore has become vital to daily existence. It luminesces a characteristic blue hue when releasing the energy it contains. Mined primarily in mountainous regions, the raw ore is then refined for use in any number of applications. The ore's existence was known in ancient times. It was not until the Valkyria brought their refinery technology to Europa that its use began. So it's been known about for a while, but the Valkyria people basically refined it. Since the Industrial Revolution has become a vital ingredient to human civilization, a surging need for tank fuel and weaponry derived from the ore has recently driven Europa's nations to expand their borders in a growing war of resources. So this war is basically for Ragnite. That's interesting. Use of Ragnite. Good lord. Depending on the refinery methods used, Ragnite can produce various forms of energy suited to a spectrum of needs. Refined into liquid ragnaline. Wow. Okay, ragnaline. It can fuel lamps or power vehicles, granting it a broad range of civilian uses. Its military applications include tank fuel, an incendiary agent and flamethrowers, the explosive payload and hand grenades, and countless others. Medical scientists recently learned that the ore also acts as a painkiller, developing a controlled disinfectant and restorative agent known as Ragnade. New properties and applications for the ore continue to be discovered daily. That's insane, and few doubt that this resource will only continue to grow in use and value. So I'm interested in Ragnite because I've actually, like I said in one of the other episodes, I'm a writer and I'm a game developer, and I am curious about, you know what, Europa. Let's take a look at this. As a resource-rich part of the largest landmass in the northern hemisphere, this land has inspired those with dreams of domination for millennia. In ancient times, the Valkyria managed to unite Europa under their rule, giving rise to a number of kingdoms. Subsequent divisions arose as influential leaders within each of the kingdoms chose to splinter off into new nations, and it was not long before the first campaigns of conquest began. By the 1800s, the balance of power lay split between the Eastern European Imperial Alliance and the Atlantic Federation, with the small nations in their shadows left to weather the waves caused by the clash of these two behemoths. Okay, so this doesn't really tell me what I've been curious about. Europa is the name of a moon orbiting, I think, Jupiter. And I think it's mostly actually, like, it's an actual moon orbiting Jupiter. It's the name of a moon orbiting Jupiter. It's, I think, mostly covered in ice. I think it might be completely covered in ice. I'm not entirely sure. But, so I was wondering if, like, in this universe or whatever, like, this all takes place after Europa was, like, terraformed somehow, and then, I don't know. But I guess this is all supposed to just be, like, some complete, like, this is supposed to be, like, Earth, if Earth were, like, completely different, I guess. Like, Earth with an alternate history. So I was just wondering if this actually takes place on the moon of Europa orbiting Jupiter. It doesn't seem like that's the case. Like I said before, I was interested in Ragnite because I worked on a game story and everything else for a few years, like following college, which I graduated from like 4 years ago. So I worked on that story, my first game, Arachnoid, And what I actually did write into the story back then was that some new energy source was actually found on Europa. I didn't call it Ragnite. I actually called it Eurosium, named after, you know, Europa, the planet, or the moon. So I was just kind of wondering, like, how much this has in common with what I wrote back then. It seems like from what I'm reading here, it seems pretty similar. I wrote that Eurosium is basically like a hard mineral that's used to basically power things, which is... I basically needed a way for like deep space travel to become viable, so I was like, fuck it, new power source discovered on Europa, which is a moon that scientists are very interested in right now, because there could be like life. Because the planet's like mostly ice, which means that there's water underneath the ice, and there could be like life on Europa, possibly, according to what scientists think. So that's what I really just wanted to look at. I'm sure probably at some point I'll look through all this stuff to get more backstory, but this would take a while. Not right now. What I want to do, actually, before I cut the recording, it's been a little bit over an hour, is do my headquarters stuff. Level up some stuff, and, oh god, there's new stuff here. Oh, so this is, okay, so this is like the newspaper. Let's just quickly look at this.
Hey, Lieutenant! Off duty today? Your timing's perfect. There's something I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on. Ta-da! It's the writing on the wall, written and published by yours truly.
I really like this character a lot.
Why do this when I already have a radio news gig, you say? Sure, I could leave it up to the print news guys, but they're all lapdogs. The government censors everything. And not just a little cut here and there. In some cases, they'll bend the harsh truth into candy-sweet propaganda.
She's just the typical, like, anti-authoritarian, like, reporter. Like, there's a character kind of like this in Phoenix Wright. Her name is, what's her fucking name? She's like a chick from the South. Lot of heart. She's lot of heart without the afro.
I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff, too. So, this is my brilliant plan. The writing on the wall. Some things are only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this, out of sight from those government goons. I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship. And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah, come by and have a read sometime.
I'm curious to I'm not gonna like read all of this. I'm just curious. Okay. I'm not gonna read that. If you want, you can, I guess, pause this and read it. But I'm just curious to see how much content there is in here. It seems like it's not very much. It seems kind of like a diary you would come across in like a Resident Evil game or something.
And while you're here, I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people. But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything out of my own pocket.
Oh, no.
So, I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started? I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write. I still haven't decided what all I want to put in it, but I promise it'll be all about you. See this fat stack of notes? I've got a ton of material already. So how about it? Call it an investment in the future rising star of authordom. Please.
An investment in the future rising star of authordom. Elliot embedded on members of the squad. You know what? I have no idea what, if any, benefit this will actually give to us. I don't know if it'll affect like the ending of the game. I could kind of see it. I could kind of see that happening. Like if we fully fund her book or something, then we get a special thing at the end of the game. I would guess that that's probably what might happen. There is somebody chronicling all of this. Somebody Irene Kohler, I think was her name. Unless my memory is totally off. But, I don't know. So, I'm going to do this just for the hell of it, just to see what happens. I don't like spending money on something that I don't really understand at all, but...
Thanks a million.
Pieces on the members of Squad 7.
I plan on putting out new editions periodically, so drop by to check it out often. Especially after you've made some headlines on the battlefield. That's the perfect time to strike. I'm counting on you out there, Welkin. You need to keep me supplied with exciting material.
Alrighty. Let's see what this is, War Cemetery. This is interesting. This is an interesting idea for this game.
Paying your respects. Sorry. I suppose that was a foolish question.
Since characters can die in this game, it's kind of cool that there's a war cemetery, so you can kind of like pay your respects, I guess, to the dead characters in this video game. It's something that I wouldn't have thought of to put in this game. It's a pretty cool little feature, I think. It wasn't in like, it's not in Fire Emblem, I don't think.
Actually, no, sir. I'm not here visiting anyone in particular.
He's what a disrespectful little bastard.
Oh, then might I ask what brings you to a place like this?
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war.
Sobering. He's been drinking too much.
That and seeing this much death reminds me that humans are just another part of nature.
Seeing this much death reminds me that that's a really morbid fucking observation to make, Welkin. Like, he comes here to see this much death and be reminded that humans are just another part of nature. You have fucking issues, man.
Don't suppose I've ever heard that before. Judging from your clothes, you're militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Not at all, sir. I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you special orders.
This super serious, like, dark conversation about death and war, and he brings up a gameplay thing. You respect the weight of their lives in war. People die. It's really sad. Here, let me add this gameplay thing to the thing.
An order, sir? I'm sorry. Who did you say you were?
Just a leftover from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though. I can't in good faith teach them.
You need to level up more to use this order.
Lack the maturity to use them properly.
Lack the maturity to use them properly.
Now, let's
Calling me
see.
immature. It's because I'm not as fucking old as you are. No reason to fucking insult me.
I'll teach you retreat today. Use it to command an injured unit to pull out of combat. Well, what is your decision?
Decision? Whoa! What? I have to pay experience to learn orders? No. Well, I can't afford it anyway.
I suppose it was too soon for you. I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
So this guy just hangs around a fucking cemetery all day. What a weirdo. Okay, so that took longer than I expected it to, but really quickly, let me fucking level up some dudes. Alright. I want better... What do I want better? Lancers are good. Scouts, shock troopers. I need better shock troopers. I'm gonna give them thunderstones so they can evolve.
Good work, maggot.
Nice. Okay. And I want scouts. Let's level up scouts. I feel like scouts and shock troopers are going to be like the ones who are going to be mostly like in the most danger. Nice. So let's level those two up the most, and let's do snipers because snipers seem to be very friggin' useful. I should probably just do these all at once instead of individually, but oh, I can do lancers and engineers. I'll do that. No, I'm not gonna do that. Lancers. Oh no, but yeah. I was thinking this was money. I was thinking, nah, I should probably save some of this to like upgrade some weapons or something. But this is experience. So it seems like all I can do with experience is buy orders and level up dudes. I feel like leveling up right now. I already got. Okay, that works. Defense boost. One ally's defense. It's garbage. Alright, so yeah, I feel like right now at this stage in the game, it's probably more important for me to level up rather than learn an order. Especially since the order is so insanely expensive. Command room, no. Squad barracks. R&D.
Welkin, bro. I'm
He's stoked. He's so stoked. Stoked on me, bruh. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Accuracy boost for sniper rifles. Increases damage a tiny bit. Sure. Alright. Alright. Edelweiss. Outfit now. Develop weapons. Let's see. Reinforced body. Should send my tank to the gym. Barrel protector range plus 200. I don't really know what this means exactly. Does this make me more accurate? I don't know. Spare belt tread HP plus 50. No. Hardened plate, critical defense. Bulletproof visor. What is this? Actually, alright. I have that apparently. Additional armor. You know what? Let's do this. Anti-armor shell 1. Oh shit. Oh yes. Nice. Alright, we can take out tanks a little bit easier. What is this though? What is this? You have instant. Oh, that just means okay. That's fine. Body defense plus 20. I would like this, but can't afford it. Alright. Actually, let me see. Attack support. Okay, so these use blocks. These use blocks. These don't use blocks. Okay, so body enhancements don't use blocks. Treads and other and everything else uses blocks. Tread HP. I feel like I don't need that just yet. Let's save a little bit of money. We don't need to spend everything. Okay, so I think I'm good for now. Really quickly though, I do want to check something out.
Hello, Welkin. Here to. Oh, and there have been some new recruits. You should take a look at the map.
Cool. What do we have? Carl and Alex. Neat Freak, Scout Killer, and Night Vision. I actually in the last video, or the last hour that I recorded, I did. I spent a long time. I cut out a ton of it, but I spent a long time like picking all these people for my squad. So I'm not gonna do all that again. I'm just gonna say that everyone I've got is already good. But I did want to take a look at.
What? It's over already?
What? I didn't mean to do that. No. Come back. Aika. Get back here.
Hey there.
Alright. Potential info. Pollen out. No. Damn it. I want to see
Come back and
the skills that they have. Because I got some new skills when I leveled up. I want to see what those skills are. View info. Probably in the barracks. Alicia. Alright. Scout. Here we go. Undodgeable shot. Attacks have a set probability. B. So these are passive, I'm guessing. That's what P stands for. B, I'm guessing attacks have a set probability of being impossible. I think these are, let me actually see. Rosie has, okay. So, Rosie, it seems like there's like a random chance of some of these activating. A couple of times in the last level, Rosie activated Undercover Fire just out of nowhere. So I guess that's what those B skills are. I'm not sure what B stands for, but undodgeable shot. Attacks are impossible for enemies to evade. Stealth. Defenses are strengthened while in hiding. I wonder if that's a random chance thing. I would guess, but accuracy improved after sighting an enemy. Oh, that's cool. Evasion boost. Probability of enjoying enhanced evasion abilities. Stealth, undercover fire. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Oh my god. When I level up and I get a new ability, everybody gets like a different unique ability? I thought every scout would have like undodgeable shot or stealth or something like that, but it seems like that's amazing. Oh my god, that's so fucking awesome. Wow, this game has a lot of friggin' depth to it. Anti-armor boost. Tanks occasionally increased. Okay, so that's a random chance thing. First aid boost, tank killer. When near a tank, they enjoy heightened accuracy. Okay, okay, so I don't want to spend a ton of time on this again, but that's so awesome. Oh my god. Alright, so, I'm going to end the recording right now. This episode's most likely going to be pretty long. Chapter 4. New report has been added. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so, alright, thank you guys for watching. What friggin' time is it? I wanted to do 2 hours today. I did an hour and 20 minutes already. 5:30 already. Kind of wanna... You know what? I'm gonna stop it here. I'll come back. I'm gonna go take care of some stuff I gotta do, and then I'll come back. I think I'm gonna do another hour later on. Not that that matters to anybody watching this. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Later.